Good morning, Wayne. We will see you soon right here at this debate desk, 11:30 Eastern, as always on Fridays. But right now, it is time to skip the BS, time for Undisputed, time for me to mix it up with two former great receivers, Keyshawn Johnson and Michael Irvin. And by the way, a little later in this show, they will react to Randy Moss's receiver Rushmore of himself, Jerry Rice, Megatron, and Terrell Owens? Seriously, Randy? I don't know. But good morning to Key and Michael. We'll get into that in just a little bit.
We'll respond. We will respond to it.
Yes, we will.
The doctor always said if he gave you medication, did you have a bad reaction or did you respond well? We respond well.
Okay, we
no bad reactions. We will respond.
I have an idea. Somebody at this desk will put this man to my right on that receiver Rushmore. I don't know. Maybe Keyshawn.
Maybe people at the desk. You just never know.
You never know. You never know. Okay, here we go. It's time again, or as we used to say, here we go again, again. Dallas Cowboys on the road. Dallas Cowboys only a 1.5 underdog at Miami, just as they were at Buffalo. If you accept the odds makers giving 3 points for home field advantage, they're saying Dallas is slightly better than Miami, at least on a neutral field. Same Miami who just 2 weeks ago blew a late lead and lost at home to Tennessee. Okay, I got it. But I am sorry. I cannot tell a lie. I got buffaloed by the Cowboys' 31-10 collapse at Buffalo. Just a bad late season sign. I saw nothing to like at all about it. No redeeming value. I don't think they're going to win another regular season game, and I'm just hoping our wild card playoff game winds up at Tampa, which now looks like a distinct possibility thanks to the Rams beating Keyshawn's Saints last night, along with the news that Trevor Lawrence is not likely to play for the Jags at the Bucs this Sunday. Go, Bucs, go. We can beat Baker's Bucs, even on the road. I declare it. I decree it right here, right now. But Michael Irvin, I toss the ball to you. Are you keeping the faith? Are you picking our Cowboys on the road at Miami?
Yep. And I've always said this as I entered into this fan world. Boy, this thing is harder than playing world. This fan world is more difficult than this playing world. At least in the playing world, when things don't go right, we can do something about it.
You have control.
You got something, you go out and get this fan world, you just have to endure.
You know, real quick about that, my wife always says to me, like when the Cowboys lose, well, it's not your fault. You didn't play.
Right, but you...
Well, it's my pride's on the line, right? I invested in it. All right, go ahead.
You're right, and you ride every play. So, you know, and what happens is, and I had to find this out when I retired, what happens is this cyclical form of, really, every Sunday they play bad, I'm done. I'm divorcing you. Thursday, by kickoff, I'm back at the altar saying, I do. You know, you divorce, you marry. You divorce, you marry. You do this with your team.
Yeah.
And last night, right before kickoff, I was back at the altar saying, I do again, because I do again. And Miami is different than Buffalo. You know, I'm from Miami. I consider myself a Miami Cowboy. Where we seeing Jimmy Johnson.
Well, by the way, were you a Dolphin fan growing up?
What?
Fort Lauderdale?
I love the Dolphins.
How can you not be?
Remember, hung out with Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. They're still my friends to this day. I wanted to play with them so bad, man. They went and got James Pruitt, the big receiver, but, you know, for years I thought I would get an opportunity to play with those guys. So I love Miami. But Miami ain't Buffalo, man. I know that's great weather down there. That was serious. Thursday, when you come back, you find out, and you go through the reasons you divorced on Sunday. And now, you know, it was wet out there. It was rainy. I'm giving my wife excuses now. Why it didn't work out there. I'm getting my wife an excuse, so I'm back at the altar, and I'm saying right now, with better weather, she will be better also. That's why I'm back at the altar
Michael,
today.
it rained in the second half, man. Stop. It was
a monsoon. I told you it was a monsoon. They did with a monsoon of all them fans still mad about the rings I got in my safe, and then they had to deal with that monsoon of rain. I give you that. That's gone. Let's put it behind us and focus now on these Miami Dolphins. And the Miami Dolphins gives you an opportunity now. Listen, there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game, too. Now, I told you last week in the Dallas game, Dallas and Buffalo, Dallas offense just didn't show up. Dallas, I expected Buffalo to do what they did. Dallas doesn't have a quarterback like Josh Allen. When the rain comes down like that, you got the football, take off and run with it. And he did a lot of that. Didn't throw the ball much. He understood the rain was affecting everything, but he used his legs. Our quarterback just got used to using his legs again. So he didn't step out like that when running. So I'm not worried about it. It'll be a better day in Miami, and the offense will perform better. I'm very confident they'll win this game, and it'll be another high-scoring game. The offense will come in this time to play this time. I got it 41-38.
41?
Dallas putting up 41.
Wait.
They have to be embarrassed by last week. That's why
they better be. But you got 41 on the Dolphins at Miami?
At
41?
Miami, 41. You just talked about it. I mean, they're going to start early, Skip. They started late. Tennessee started late and came and got that thing done. Dallas is going to start early and get it done. That's how I see this thing playing out. And Tyreek Hill, he's going to be on that field. That's how the 38 is going to be.
Yeah. First of all, Michael, it was 21-3, okay, at halftime. The rain didn't kick into the fourth quarter. The game was out of reach. He was sneaking out the back door by the
Come on, give him some excuse.
So let's move on past the Buffalo game.
How did you tell me about me and my wife's argument? I know how we
got remarried.
We got remarried.
So now when you look at it, you talk about scoring 41 points because Tennessee, in a fluky situation without Tyreek Hill, creeped back in the game and they won the game on some weird stuff at the end.
It was weird.
Tyreek didn't play.
He didn't play defense either.
Okay, that's very true. The game was over, Michael. It was over. They was taking off pads and they looked up and was like, oh, we're in trouble. Let's go.
Keyshawn, what did the scoreboard say? I think it's 28-27
I understand,
Tennessee.
but I don't want you. This is where y'all drive me crazy and I got to take Advil. Because y'all sit up here because one thing happened to a team that y'all getting ready to play. Y'all act like it's going to happen for y'all. The Miami Dolphins alone, defensively, okay, y'all rush defense on the road is ranked 28th in the league. Guess what they do at home? They run the football.
They run it on the road, too.
But buck 63 at the crib.
Yep.
Y'all are 28th. Y'all giving up the donut. Y'all giving it up with the coffee. And they taking it.
They are.
Okay, now you add that eye candy to it in Tyreek Hill. When he lined up, Tyreek already about 5'10", and then he dropped down outside the tackle and the tight end before he go into motion.
Where is he?
He drops back down, so it's eye candy. Y'all trying to find him. Y'all out of position. Y'all looking. They snap the ball. He gone.
Mostert is.
And now all of a sudden they come off a cross tackle, and they get cut back lane, and y'all done. So when you start talking about your offense, yes, at home, Dallas scores points. You're not at home. You're 3-4 on the road. You lost to all 500 teams, and at the time, Arizona's beginning of the season, whatever, I'll discount that. Philadelphia, I keep saying the same.
Need you giving us a discount like you some store owner? I discount that
because I just felt like Christmas
shopping. I just felt like Christmas shopping.
I could add it to the pot of negativity if you want me to. I'm trying to give you a break. You don't want the break, that's on you. The 3 games that you did get blasted, Buffalo, Philadelphia, the 49ers, they all ran the ball pretty well on you, I must say.
Yep.
Okay? And so this whole notion that you're going to score 41 to keep even with Miami's offense, Skip Bayless, week 1 of the NFL season, told me that his Dallas Cowboys had the #1 defense in the land. Now, all of a sudden, I'm looking at it. If you got the #1 defense, you shouldn't be ranked 28th on the road in rushing. We're ranked 5th against the rush at home. But you're not at home. We're not at home. And you're not going to be at home for a while, okay, in real games. In real games, because you already clinched a playoff spot. Your seeding basically is set, whether you want to believe it or not. You're not probably going to drop down. You're going to stay right there at the 5th spot. That's probably what's going to happen. We don't know. We don't know. That's right. This thing. Oh, so all of a sudden, Danny DeVito or Tommy DeVito. No. What are you trying to go to now? But no, I'm saying the Rams looked pretty good last night. No, but he's thinking that y'all gonna win the division. The Eagles don't play the Rams.
All right.
The Eagles got the Giants twice in Arizona. That's a cakewalk.
I know.
What?
But no, but because they're reeling a little bit. I'm just saying the Eagles are reeling.
Look.
Oh, man, now stop.
Keyshawn.
I'm just talking about what they were talking about. I'm not
just because Playmaker re-inspired me, and I'm creeping back toward the altar. I'm creeping back toward the altar.
Come on back to the altar. Come on back to that altar.
I am going to give you a best-case scenario that still exists. It's still highly possible. There's capability for this to happen. I just want to remind everybody.
Let me get my curls right about
If we do win out, I'm saying we're going to lose out. But what if we do? It's possible. My team has shown you flashes of brilliance and greatness all year long. What if we suddenly bounce back, best case scenario, and we go down there and win a road game against a very good team, and then we come home and we beat a very good team in Detroit, and then we need to go to Washington and win the game, and we go win the game, which is highly possible. What if, we're going to talk about it in a few minutes here on the show, what if the Ravens, I think you like the Ravens at San Francisco. What if the Ravens do win that game? I think they're going to win that game. What if it comes to the final game of the year, Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco?
Oh, I told you.
The Rams are rocking and rolling, man. They're starting to look like a potential Super Bowl team.
I don't even want to spoil. I'm going to let you go.
Okay, I'm just telling you, what if? You don't think they know how to play San Francisco?
Man, they ain't beat San Francisco in the regular season since 2018.
Right. Are they afraid? Have they beaten them in the playoffs?
Yes. You didn't say playoff. You said
this would be a playoff. This would be a playoff for the playoffs,
you said
right?
Last game regular season.
I'm just saying.
I couldn't let you go there without mentioning it.
The Rams have suddenly won 5 out of 6 games. They're 8-7.
Okay.
What if they go 9-7, 10-7?
What does that do for you?
I'm just telling you, there's still this potential is sitting right here in the middle of the table.
But what does that do for you that the Rams beat San Francisco? You're still not winning your division.
No, but we'd be the 1 seed. I'm talking about the. Yes.
Who gave you that math?
Okay, wait a second. If we win out, we go 13-4. If San Francisco loses to the Ravens and to the Rams, they go 12-5, and we're the 1 seed.
He's doing my math.
We're the 1 seed.
I came up with
we're the 1 seed.
That's the math I had.
I'm just telling you.
That's the math I had.
Based on the conference and the division record, Philadelphia wins out. They win their division.
I just told you they're really.
Okay,
but right now, coach is trying to say, put it all on me.
You literally almost made me curse just now on national television. You're sitting there.
I've already told you, the Giants will beat the Eagles one of those 2 times. They just will. The Eagles are reeling. The Eagles have lost their way. Okay? I just gave you a scenario that horrifies you because it's got potential. It's got potential.
Coach,
and by the way, think of this. Think of this. The team with the longest streak of following a loss with a win in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys by far have the longest active streak. 9 times we have lost games over the last, 3 years, and followed it with a victory. We have bounced back 9 straight times with a victory after a loss. So you got to give us all of that,
right? I ain't give you nothing.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I'm giving you the glass is half full or maybe 3/4 full.
Skip, you're asking me to forecast the Rams beating the 49ers, Baltimore beating the 49ers.
You watched the Rams last night.
We're going to get into that.
Okay.
And the Philadelphia Eagles all of a sudden just against the Giants in Arizona just acting like they don't see Vegas in their sights. Y'all just want to do like this. That's just crazy.
The Eagles very possibly could have lost 7 straight games, and they have lost 3.
And again, as I like to say, Skip, yes, that is correct. And if both my parents happen to be white, guess what? Probably going to be white. It ain't the case, though.
It could have been some shocking thing that happened. I don't know. You never know.
Stop.
You never know. All right. So, I'll go back to your reality now.
Yeah, please.
We are going to be without our best run stopper, Jonathan Hankins. Almost certainly won't play in this game. We drafted Mozzie Smith to be the next Jonathan Hankins, and for whatever reason so far, he's still an NFL baby, and he has not risen up to the potential that I think he has. He got to play more snaps than ever against Buffalo, and he had his moments, but he's not Jonathan Hankins in savvy and know-how and grown man strength. So we'll miss that. They get Tyreek back. I give you that. They lead the whole league in average yards per run. So every time they hand the ball off to somebody, it's 5.1. It's hard to stop when you're 5.1. I don't care who you are.
Right.
5 yards a pop, we'll take that all day.
You just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. You do it all day. The math says you're going to run us off the field if you're 5.1. Yes. Okay, the other thing that scares me about Michael's prediction is Pro Football Focus. I have a lot of regard for them. They grade Miami's defense as the second best defense, second best defense in all of pro football. So you got us scoring 41 points at their place.
41 points, even though 2 of your top linemen didn't practice again yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is shaky. Listen, it's shaky. I don't know. Tyron, you know
Tyron didn't practice, and neither did Zach.
Right. And those are older guys that take days off.
That means all week they haven't practiced on Monday.
Right. And Zach, they do that sometimes, unfortunately.
Okay,
old men do that. But older men do that. This game comes down on what the one thing that I say before you go into any game as a wide receiver, Key, you got to be the best receiver on the football field.
No question.
And I need 88 to be the best receiver on the football field and understand the tall task that is for him this week. It's not just that you're going up to match up with Tyreek Hill and what he does, and he's 150 yards away each the last 3 games from 2000. Yep. It's when they say Jalen Ramsey.
That's exactly why I pointed over there.
You go play him.
You go get him.
You go get him. And this is good, and I can't wait to see it, and I want to see this matchup. I want to see this matchup because Jalen Ramsey will go inside. He'll go inside. Yeah. He'll play inside. He'll play out. Usually you don't get those corners. And these corners today, they play one side, and y'all want to call them shutdown. Guys we played with, them play corner. All over the football field.
Hey, I would tell, on record, I would tell AG, Aaron Glenn, when we was the Jets, I wasn't nothing but a young pup. Both of us was young. I said, AG, who you got today? Because, man, he better not have better numbers than me. That's on you.
Yeah, right.
That's on you if he got better numbers than me.
And that's what I did with Dion.
Yeah,
when we got ready to play Jerry Rice. So I'm like, hey, man, listen, man.
You bet not.
I'm going to catch mine. You make sure he doesn't catch his. That's what we do. Yes, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I would say. So I'm going to imagine Tyreek and Jalen Ramsey having those conversations. You know what I mean? And CD has to step up right here and make plays.
One of the biggest...
And when they slow him down, Jake Ferguson, has to step up right here.
And by the way, quick point before you go. CeeDee Lamb is now 9 catches short of your all-time single-season catch record for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he got that. That's
okay,
easy.
but you'd like to see it. He needs to have it against Tyreek.
Right now, he got to have it.
It would matter more if you got it against Tyreek and Jalen, to me.
That's a layup,
to put on. That's a perfect cake to put on, and even to talk about what we're talking about later. I don't want to hear about just receptions. What did they lead to? Where did they lead you? I didn't mean to rhyme, but that's what it is. What did your receptions lead to? Where did they lead you?
Still be reading my notes. I know you do.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listening next door to the dressing room, read my notes, one of the two, because I got something on that, what you just said.
Right.
Here's what I would say. You're talking about the matchups. Tyreek Hill is going to play.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Not only is he going to play, there's nobody on that side that's going to defend him that can run with him. And as I said before,
there's nobody in the league who can run with him.
Well, I'm talking, he's only playing against y'all this week. He ain't playing against everybody in the league. It's just y'all. I don't want to talk about y'all secondary. I love Gilmore. Gilmore's great.
Maybe he can think with him. Think with him, not run with him. Think with him.
You can't. It ain't. You gonna get out of there. You scared to death. Right. Because when I bring him across in motion, like the CFL, when I bring him across in motion in the CFL and get him a running start,
I got it.
It's a wrap because you can't get your hands on him to disrupt the timing. He's got free access. You're scared to death. You gonna turn out and go. He gonna stop right in front of you. When he stops in front of you and that Tua just gives him a nice little roll.
Unless Tua underthrows it by 7 yards, which he does on occasion.
Now
and all of a sudden,
the
ball is ours.
You're hoping and praying again. You don't even take the ball away on the road. Skip.
You guys talked about how great they run the football. I'm hoping that they want to give him that 150 yards, and they say, let's throw the ball some. and not just run the ball down our throat. Because Tyreek Hill wants that 2,000 yards, and Mike McDaniels is going to try to give it to him, and that gives us an opportunity to try to get that football back.
Oh, he's going to get the 2,000 too.
Yeah.
He got 3 games left.
Yeah, I know. I need 150 a game. And
he going to get that. That's a layup too. That's a layup.
All right, Keyshawn.
And he might just bust off for 300 and call it a wrap.
Yeah.
Get on, man. I knew you. Get out.
On Christmas. No, wait. Yeah, no. They play Sunday. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
All right, Keyshawn.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this up to you. I cannot tell a lie, as I open the show saying, I sometimes pick with my heart over my head.
Yep.
This time, my head it is aching. I don't like Advil. I like Tylenol for my headache. So I've been taking a lot of Tylenol this week because my head hurts to the point that I can no longer pick my Cowboys to win this game because my head is screaming at me, screaming bloody murder at me that we might get murdered down in Miami. I can't tell you how much I hope I am wrong about this, how much I hope he is correct about this. But I think they're going to score 30 on us. And I think we'll be lucky to score 24 on that defense. So I'm going to go 30-24 Dolphins and tell you that I hope I can come back in here. We're not in on Monday, but Tuesday in a little different place because I will be remarried at that point, right? I will be remarried.
And I would say if in fact Michael is right and y'all go on the road and I don't even care if you score 5 points and you win the game, that will show me something. But I don't believe that you're going to win the game. So I don't believe you're going to show me anything other than what I've already seen you do on the road. That's just what I believe. Doesn't mean that doesn't mean you're going to beat Detroit or not beat Detroit or Washington. Doesn't mean that. It just means this one game in this box. If you can take care of this one game and do your job for them minutes that you're on the field, you might have a shot. But I don't believe they can. They're too worried about what we up here talking about.
Well, and the only thing they should worry about is if you can spend the rest of your life splitting on the road, you go 4-4 the rest of your life, and this record you have at home, undefeated at home,
we good.
Yeah.
So now you're considering that's a bad team.
No,
at 3 and 4. You're trying to get to 4 and 4.
Well, yeah, we're trying to get to 4 and 4. Just be 500 on the road. I'm conceding that most people say if you can hold on to home field advantage, win at home, and split on the road, you'll have a great career if you could do that every year.
I need you to be above 500 on the road, though, Michael.
Yeah, be nice.
I need you. If you can't win on the road and you have to go on the road in the playoffs, you're going to lose and you're going to be home.
Unless we go to Tampa. I don't think we're going to lose at Tampa.
I mean, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we will get into that. All right, I cannot wait to talk about this. LeBron is already hurt after playing very high early minutes. What is he doing? Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.